Hello, hello. It's Sunday night. I'll just wait for a few people to drop in. If you're out there lurking, nice to see you on this fine Sunday night after a holiday week here in the US. It's a mild, sunny day here in Colorado. I'll just entertain you with the weather until some folks pop in. It was a sunny and cool day here. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you. How are you? Hope you had a nice Thanksgiving. Hi, Lucy. Good to see you too. Good to see everybody. I hope everybody had a really nice holiday. I have a bit of a food hangover. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Yes, it's what's the weather like you're in California, right, Lynn? Are you having beautiful mild weather? Yes, novice Thanksgiving. What does that mean? First time you cooked? No, I did cook. I usually wind up on the hook in cooking everything. Yes, I cooked. I had a really busy week. Nice holiday. Good. Yeah, I may or may not have eaten too much. Back to the diet. Beautiful. Oh, I see. Beautiful today. Mistype. Nice. Got it. Hi, SR. Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. I hope everybody's doing well. Those of you here in the US, we're coming off of a holiday week, our Thanksgiving. SR, I know you guys had yours last month, right? Yeah. So I'm going to start yammering because I have a long windup today about the astrology. And so while people are still filtering in, hi, Jessica Lynn, I will just carry on. Okay. So if I'm looking over here, I have my notes to this side. So this is your weekly TarotScopes for the week of December 2nd through 8th. Happy December, everybody. It's the first day of December. Woohoo! I've done actually, I bought a couple little knickknacks today for Christmas, but very little Christmas shopping has been done in my house. Oh, Lucy, you just listened to the water signs. Thank you. Good. Hi, Gina Fish. Nice to see you too. So happy December and happy birthday, Sagittarians. We are fully into Sagittarius season now. If you celebrated your birthday this week, I wish you all the best. May you have a wonderful year. And I hope that everyone, like I said, who celebrated Thanksgiving is hanging in there, had a good time with friends and family, or even just by yourself. Yeah, for me, it was a crazy week because I did have to run some. As many of you know, I own it's a summer camp company, but we do camps during the year when kids are out of school. So I had Thanksgiving camps for kids, Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was all cooking and shopping and cleaning and eating, and so I'm kind of pooped today. But it's all good. All good. Yes. So let's see who I missed. Anyway, but it was worth it. I may or may not have eaten nearly an entire pecan pie by myself over the last 5 days. I don't know. Something close to it. It's time to go back on the diet. All that sugar and starchy carbs, not good, but once a year. Yes, Jenny, it was yummy. I Yeah. I think I've eaten enough now that I'm, like, sickened by the idea, so I've gotten it out of my system. Right. So anyway, and I just finished my gratitude November. So if you haven't seen those video shorts, please take a look. Thank you. I know some of you have had a look at those. I am not a videographer, and it's pretty apparent on some of my videos, but it's the thought that counts. Regardless, we still, I'm not going to do the gratitude videos every day, but I still give gratitude, and I want us all to keep our vibes high and keep those gratitudes coming. Super, super important. Yes, Lucy, Mondays are a good day to start a diet. I might have to start tonight by not eating dinner because I just feel like I'm done. I'm done eating for a little while. I'll do a little intermittent fasting tonight. Anyway, so yes, so as Lucy just mentioned, I also did our December TarotScopes, and I break them out by element. Hello, Dora. Good to see you. So you'll see fire, water, earth, air, different videos for each, and you can watch for any of your signs. I have now timestamped them, so if you just want to go to your particular signs, that's fine too. But take a look. It kind of gives us a whole December overview. So I also want to remind you astrologically that we currently and still have a ton of planets in retrograde or in their shadow period right now. All of the outer planets plus Mercury. So we have Mercury, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and Saturn just turned direct, as I mentioned a few times ago, but it's still in its shadow, and it will be for a little while. And let's see, Neptune, Uranus, and Pluto. Uranus leaves its retrograde this week. But again, these outer planets move slowly, so they stay in their shadow period, which can have a similar effect to the actual retrograde for some time. So, but what I want to point out is that it's pretty rare to have so many planets in retrograde, every planet but Venus, really, at this point, which, adds, and they move slowly. So it just adds extra significance when they're all in retrograde together right now. I want to point out, too, that retrogrades are an opportunity for slowing down, reviewing our situations, and and they do, of course, they bring restrictions in some case, but it's really time to review, a time to review. Okay, so if you felt constrained over the last couple months or felt like things are just not moving forward, it's no wonder, right? And some of these planets start moving again direct in the next couple of months. They will all turn direct and be moving forward again, or be out of their shadow periods by spring, roughly spring. So what we're advised to do at this time, since this is a time of review, is to take this time to sort of lay the groundwork for what we want to move forward in once everything's moving, all the planets are moving forward. If we try to make big changes during big retrograde periods like this, it's like swimming upstream. Okay, you may find that things just don't work out quite the way you want them to, or it takes several efforts. It's they can really kind of throw a monkey wrench into things. Lynn says, I binged on astrology tutorials on YouTube. Very interesting, but multi-layered. Oh my gosh, I am not an astrologer, and I don't claim to be one either. Thank you for saying that, Lynn. It is a lot, and it's layer upon layer upon layer. So I only scratch the surface. And this is obviously, these retrogrades are for kind of everybody, and we all have unique charts. So you have to kind of look at it from many different angles. Hi, Polly. Good to see you. So anyway, this is, like I said, this is a really good time to search your soul and decide how you'd like the rest of your life to look, right? After things kind of move out of the the retrograde. Really, really important this December, last month of the year, a difficult year at that for most people, not everyone. We had high points and we had low points, but it's a really good time to lay that groundwork right now and really think deep about what you want for your life. Okay. And to use a metaphor, it's kind of like a slingshot right now has been pulled all the way back, right? And that rubber band is taut right now. And so this is an opportunity for us to really kind of like put the pieces into place and set your aim, right? And once all those planets start moving forward, it will help you propel your life forward in the way that you want. Let's not, through our intention, we can focus our direction versus just willy-nilly, right? So anyway, and the last thing I want to say about that is that that's not the only thing that's kind of unique about this astrology right now. All of the outer planets are changing signs this year. Some have just done it, like Pluto, as we know. And this is really, really big too. Really big shifts in energy. They say that we're in in the shift, the Earth, the new Earth shifts. So let's use the energy and not resist it. Okay. This month we're also in the energy of Jupiter, of Jupiter, which is a great amplifier, right? The greater benefic. And maybe a little less so because it too is in its retrograde, but Jupiter has been in a square with Saturn, which brings restriction, right? It's that, sit down and do your homework energy. It controls time. It slows things down, right? And this has been going on for the last month. They've been within, or several months. But this month they come nearly exact, like right around Christmas Eve, the 24th of December. So, Jupiter, very powerful, impactful, greater benefic, kind of being held to task by Saturn. And historically, when this sort of thing has happened, is financial systems and other societal structures may be affected, right? So I'm not an economist. I'm not saying we're going to have a crash, but it could change things. So like we hear in the news about Bitcoin and other things, or, of course, some of our newly elected politicians are talking about making some changes, tariffs and things that could really impact us worldwide. So anyway, so this is just something to be aware of. It really can trigger monumental shifts and like a major reset for us. And I think we see this with all that unrest that's in the world. It's coming to fruition right now. So again, we can make this hard or we can make it easy. We can go with the flow and see where this takes us, affect and change what we can, resist what we can, where we should, where we feel our values are aligned. But otherwise, we can be the observer. So anyway, all that light material to start the day, just letting you know we're in a really big time, right? Overall, December, I think, is not going to be as cuckoo, but we do have some big, a cluster of big changes that I'll talk about here in a minute this month, big aspects. And they'll be at the end of, the end of this week into the next. Okay. So I always like to say, if you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm Kelly, the Mystic Next Door, and I'm a healer and intuitive, and I dabble in astrology. Like Lynn, like I said, I am not an expert, but it's just, the more you read and the more you kind of dig into it, little by little, you kind of chisel away at the details. So big thank you to everyone who's here in the chat and to all my return visitors. Thank you. Great to see you. Thanks for doing all those YouTube-y things. I appreciate that. Janet says, hello from the cold and snowy Missouri. I think that's Missouri, right? Yeah. All right. Yes. Welcome, Janet. Anyway, so on to the actual astrology for this first week in December. And like I said, I'm sorry, I have my notes over here, so I'm looking to the side. I apologize if that's distracting. I'm trying to keep an eye on the chat too. So this is, again, for the week of December 2nd through the 8th, but we'll start with today, which is December 1st. Hi, Gina. Good to see you. Yes, trying to stay positive, prayer and meditation. Indeed, indeed. Yep. But anyway, today is the new moon in Sagittarius, guys. So what do we do at the new moon? We plant our seeds, our hopes, our wishes, our dreams. And it's especially impactful if you have a lot of fire sign energy, because Sagittarius is a fire sign, but it really affects us all. So in other words, do you want to learn a new skill? Maybe take a class or find a mentor. Are you looking for a better job, more money? Start sprucing up your resume, or put out word with your friends that you're looking around for a new job. Maybe look for a side gig, whatever that may be. Or if you're looking for a partner, a love partner, get out more, join a meetup, join an app, a dating app. I know, horrors, right? Anyway, find resources to help your condition, whatever it is. Okay. So what I always do, as some of you know, is I write out, and I brought my little notes here. I write out my intentions on a piece of paper. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. I haven't written them yet, because I'm not showing you. But I write them out on a piece of paper. I take it outside or someplace that's safe. I say my intentions out loud in a prayer with absolute intention. I see them, I feel them, I taste them, and I set it on fire. I want those wishes, those dreams, those prayers to go out into the universe. Yes, Gina, let's do it tonight. I believe that the new moon actually happened early this morning. But it might be tonight. I can't be sure, but I think we're close enough. And honestly, prayers at any time are good, but I like to do it at the new moon each time. So I light it on fire. Let's make sure we're safe. We have a place to put our fire out. We're not going to start any wildfires, please. But anyway, if you can't go outside, you can also just do it inside. But I think it's nice to write it on a piece of paper, because it kind of reinforces that energy. It's like writing in a journal, right? You're making it, you're giving it some permanence. And so, really ask for whatever is in your highest good as well, right? We're not all going to win, the $250 million mega millions or whatever it is, but ask for what's in your highest good. And envision it. Envision your bank balance growing. Envision yourself being generous with others, or see that special person coming into your life. See yourself healthy, whatever it may be. So that's today, guys. I know it's late for some of you, but it's not too late to do your intentions. Tomorrow, Monday, December 2nd, Venus will trine Uranus, and this will bring surprising new opportunities for love or money or beauty, because those are the things that Venus rules. Uranus brings surprises. So if you're in a relationship and you're not looking for new love, perhaps do something new or out of the ordinary to shake things up in your marriage or in your partnership. Or you may see some money or a raise come out of the blue, right? Wednesday, December 4th, the sun will square Saturn, right? This is maybe friction energy, right? Gina Fish says, I like surprises if they're good things. Well, this is Gina Fish. Remember, Uranus is in a trine with Venus. Trines are beneficial. Okay. Trines are beneficial. So these should be happy surprises. Yeah. But the sun squaring Saturn is not necessarily always the best. It can bring constriction or maybe kind of testing energy, restrictive energy. It can impart some life lessons on us or extra responsibility for this day. Remember, the sun moves kind of quickly, so this is fleeting energy. It moves 1 degree a day. Yes. So, but it is a good time for us to sort of look at our personal flaws. If the sun represents self and Saturn represents, those restrictions or, kind of responsibilities, this is a time to really kind of take a closer look at ourselves. Also on that day, Venus will form a sextile, which is beneficial, with Neptune. Okay, this is very spiritual and artistic energy. It can bring blessings in the area, again, this is Venus, of love, money, beauty. But watch out for some beautiful dreams too, because Neptune is associated with dreams. So that's a nice day, the same day that Sun is squaring Saturn. So now I wanted to talk about like some of the maybe kind of crunchy things or maybe just big energy from the 5th to the 7th or 8th, right? So what we'll see is it'll mark a flurry of big, impactful astrological aspects to sort of wrap up the year. So we may feel the energy supercharged at this time, or perhaps we'll see some surprising or revelatory news or things that maybe change the course of life or our lives collectively, right? Maybe some political news. Who knows? So Thursday, December 5th, we have the Mercury cazimi. That's when Mercury will be conjunct with the sun. They'll kiss in the sky. Remember, Mercury is retrograde. Hi, Jean. Good to see you. Everybody say hi to Sun Psychic Jean. We will be on together tomorrow. Absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be fun. So join us live. Back to my the Mercury cazimi. So what does that mean? Mercury is retrograde, guys. So remember what happens during retrogrades. We want to be really careful with our words, our thoughts, our contracts. So its blessings can be a little dampened right now, but Mercury cazimis can bring clarity, new ideas, and logic to a situation. Yeah. So that's good. If you're really trying to noodle something out, this is a great time to really put your mind to it. Make your words, it can make your words and your writing float more easily. Again, maybe a little less so because of the retrograde, but when it's in that cazimi with the sun, it is kind of like a blessing. Friday, December 6th, Mercury will square Saturn. So again, squares can denote friction, a little difficulty. So as you can see, we have a lot of Mercury and Venus energy going on right now. Mercury rules communication and ideas, right? So miscommunications can happen. Your words can be scrutinized or misconstrued. And again, you have to be careful signing contracts and making important agreements at this time on Friday. Hi, Rosaire. Oh, very cold in Chicago. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah. I've been there in January, Rosaire. A bitter, bitter cold. So be careful signing those contracts and making agreements. As they may go wrong, and you may have to be redoing things. Also this day, Mars will station retrograde in Leo. So that means that Mars is the last planet that we've talked about to go retrograde this year. Excuse me, with all of these retrograded planets right now. Mars, that means that Mars will appear to stand still in the sky for a moment before it turns to move backwards, right? And when they're stationing, their energy can be kind of amplified. And remember that Mars is all about action, and it can be aggressive and a little cranky and warlike. So this retrograde also, because it's kind of stopping its motion, really hems in Mars. Mars likes to be on the move to a certain degree. So it can make it really feel a little, cranky. Again, retrogrades ask us to review things. Where do I want to take action? What areas of my life do I need to fight for, right? Mars is about action and fighting for the things that we want. But remember, during retrogrades, it's best to take a closer look and be double, triple sure before we do take that action, okay? Or it may go wrong. Retrogrades kind of throw a monkey wrench into things. Also on the 6th, Friday. So a lot happening on that Friday, right? Venus moves into Aquarius alongside Pluto. Remember, Pluto just left Capricorn and moved into Aquarius for the next about 20 years or so. And Venus will stay there all month. Okay. So this can bring deep, passionate expressions of love when they're together like this. Because what I was about to say is Venus will conjunct Pluto. That means they'll look like they're right together in the sky. Yes, they're another kiss. Bye, Lynn. Good to see you. They appear to kiss in the sky. So, wow, because what is Pluto? Pluto is intensity. It's depth. It's kind of fiery and passionate, right? And Venus is the ruler of love and beauty. So this can bring really deeply romantic, powerful, sexy energy, right? And Venus also rules money. So it could be a powerful time to manifest more financial resources for yourself, more flexibility in the spending department. And, perhaps like you'll have the nerve to ask for that raise that you deserve, or we talked about this before, maybe you'll win the lottery. Maybe it's a good day to play the lottery on Saturday the 7th. Whatever this may mean for you, right? Gina says, my husband and I just wrote our intentions and said them aloud, burn them in our fire pit. Good. Your word is your wand. I love it. I love that. I love that saying. That's great. So anyway, the last aspect I guess I want to talk about is on Saturday, December 7th. That's Pearl Harbor Day, isn't it? Neptune will leave its retrograde and station direct. So Neptune has been in retrograde since early July. And it'll leave that on Saturday, and it will station. So it will look like it's just sitting still for a little bit while it gets up the speed to move forward again. It's really just an optical illusion from Earth, but that's the effect that it has for us. And it will stay in its even though it will leave retrograde, it will stay in its shadow, which in effect feels like a retrograde until as late as March. Okay, so like I said, all that retrograde energy is still with us. Oh, Janet, that's your birthday. Wow, big day. There you go. Happy birthday. Everybody wish Janet a happy birthday. So let's see, where was I? But Neptune is in Pisces, right? Neptune is at home in Pisces. Neptune is the ruler of Pisces. So when it starts to move forward again, as it leaves the retrograde, it will bring a boost to those creative energies of Pisces. Pisces is very creative, very dreamy, and very spiritual. And I know we have a lot of Pisces, very psychic Pisces right here in this chat. The other thing about Neptune, really important to note, is Neptune also can obfuscate. Do you like that word? The situation. It can bring some murkiness, and it can make us maybe see what we want to see. So make sure that we're looking at the situation for what it is and not for what we want it to be, right? It can, like I said, it can make things a little bit fuzzy. And when it's stationed, it can intensify that energy a little bit. So that is all we have. Oh, this is extra impactful for all of the water signs, especially if you have strong Pisces in your chart. Okay, so you may feel Pisces like you've really been kind of walking through quicksand for the last 6 months or so, but that's going to start to loosen up. Okay, we'll feel that incrementally. But this is true for everyone, not just Pisces, but people with strong Pisces are probably going to feel the effects, the let up of that. Okay, so I told you I had a lot to talk about. Those of you who were here early, I had a mouthful with the wind up today. And that is all that I have for the week. There are other aspects, but I think that I've said enough. So, like I always say, stay grounded and keep your vibes high. Yes. And so now we're on to our TarotScopes for the week of December 2nd to the 8th. Please remember that these are general readings for your sun, rising, and moon signs, or for any planet that you want to read on. Please take what resonates and leave the rest, because we all have unique birth charts. And if you want to find your birth chart, I always like to go to a site called astro-seek.com. That's a good one, but there are many if you don't know your birth chart. Okay, so today we're going to start with a Capricorn, and I will be using my Morgan Greer deck today. So I haven't used this one in a while. I will pull 4 cards. The possible energy of the week will be the first card. The second card is the potential challenge, if there is one. The third card will be the possible outcomes. And number 4 will be the message from Spirit. As always, please stay through to the end, and we will do some personal readings as well. So here we go, Capricorn. Do we have any Capricorn here with us right now? I know that Salrods is Capricorn. I don't think we have too many Capricorns that join us. All right. Here we go. Oh my goodness, Capricorn. All right. So we start with the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups is all about lots and lots and lots of things going on. Maybe too many options, a little confusion. It might be that Neptune energy that we discussed. Oh, Henry shows up right when I start to, yes, here he is. So we have lots going on this week, Capricorn, maybe a little bit too much, and it's making things a little fuzzy for you. The challenge for the week is the 9 of Swords. This is feeling anxious, feeling kind of worried about things, up nights. What is that for you, Capricorn? All right. I think a lot of people feel that anxiety right now too. The possible outcome. So more swords. The 8 of Swords is just, if you're feeling worried and anxious, possible outcome is that this energy is making you feel a little bit restricted, maybe a little too much on your plate this week. Capricorn. These could be those crazy energies that we will be experiencing at the end of the week too, like I was saying, from the 5th to the 7th or 8th. Okay, so possible outcome is that feeling restricted. But what we always say with this one is her ties are loose. She's really kind of put herself in this situation. All we need to do is kind of shake off the bindings, take off the blindfold, and step out of that situation. Easier said than done, right? Message from Spirit, though. This is the card of collaboration, of building foundations. But in this case, I think Spirit is saying, reach out to someone, reach out to others, get some help from others so that you can carry the load together, because you do have a lot going on this week, Capricorn. Work with friends, family, professionals, whatever you need to do. Okay, Capricorn. New moon blessings. Yes. Janet, let us know if you're doing something fun for your birthday. Yeah, isn't that nice that Gina's husband participates in the intentions? I make my husband do it too. He does it willingly, but he wouldn't do it if I weren't here. Today is the new moon, SR. Today. New moon in Sagittarius. By the way, I think we have 2 new moons this month. It's interesting because this is on the first day, and then the last day of the month, or the second to last day, we also have another new moon. So 2 opportunities in December to set our intentions. And because it is December, let's set those intentions not just for this month, but really the new year too. Okay. Yes, Ness. Hi, good to see you. Okay, next we're on to Aquarius. Janet says, I'm not working, spending the day with a good friend. Very nice. Aquarius. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. This is an interesting week for you, Aquarius. So the Knight of Swords, the energy of the week is the Knight of Swords. King of Swords. King of Swords is all logic. He's all up here. Strategy, maybe too much going on sometimes in your mind this week, Aquarius. Thinking. All thought and no heart sometimes is this king, right? And it can feel a little bit overwhelming. And another swords for the potential challenge, right, is feeling heartbreak, feeling betrayal, right? This could be real, or it could just be, I don't want to say imagined, but maybe the way that we feel someone has treated us, or a situation has left us feeling, right? The potential challenge for the week. But the possible outcome is the world, which I love. So this is an ending to this energy. This is an ending of that energy and a beginning of a new one. Okay? Beginnings and endings and beginnings. The World card. Message from Spirit. Spirit's never going to tell us something negative. So this is the card of loss, right? And it stands to reason with this card as well. That betrayal, betrayal. But Spirit is going, when we see this in the message from Spirit position, it's saying to us, please, please, please look to the 2 full cups that you still have. You still have promise. You still have hope. You're spending a little bit too much time licking your wounds and looking at your spilled wine when you still have 2 beautiful cups that are full that you should focus on. So they're asking you now to pay attention to the good and to give gratitude for what's good in your life. Okay. All right. Well, that was a tricky one. Sorry about that, Aquarius, but We all go through those moments. Gina Fish says, is the water set out during the full moons? I do water during the full moon. Yes. That's what I do. I put my stones and my water out during the full moon. Thank you. Yeah. I make moon water. I drink some and sometimes I turn it into a spray. This one I bought, but it's funny. It's called Moon Magic, but I make some of mine as well. And I'll put a little essential oil in there too. Okay, Pisces. We just talked a lot about Pisces. Neptune has been sitting in your sign, and Neptune is your friend, Pisces. But Neptune can also bring some confusion and some, and some maybe lack of clarity. I have had Neptune opposing my Mercury for the longest time, which I think is muddling my words. I'm extra stumbly and bumbly while this is happening. So Gina says, mixed bag there for my Aqua Sun, so I'll take my Libra. Good, Gina Fish. I like that. Okay, Pisces. Oh my goodness. 3 of the 4 are major arcana for you, and they're good ones, Pisces. So the energy of the week is the sun, right? This is success. This is all the joy. This is just illumination, vibrance. This is a beautiful energy for you to start the week out with. Maybe that's because Neptune will be turning direct this week. Your ruling planet. The possible challenge, and I'm going to say this is not a challenge when I look at the other cards here, is the Judgment card. This is the rebirth card. This is kind of how do you reimagine your life? And so I'm going to say this is not even a challenge. This is an opportunity for you to reimagine your life the way that you want it to be. This is a great time for you this first week in December. Your possible outcome is Ace of Wands, Ace of Rods, they say here. Look at the fertile new beginnings in this card. The hand of God is offering you opportunities to take action and set some new things in motion. Sorry, dog. Dog barking. And so that is a beautiful potential outcome. And look at the message from Spirit, the star. The star brings all of your hopes and dreams and wishes into reality. It means that you're full of potential at this time. She has 1 foot on the earth and 1 in the water. And so this means that you're in touch with, I'm just getting chills when I say this, you're in touch with your deep intuition as well as your physicality, your, earth and water energy. So very, very nice. Yes. It aligns with the intentions you just burned. Yay. Good. Okay, Gina. I don't know if it works the same as setting our intentions as how you make a birthday wish, but you don't tell anybody. I'm not sure if it's the same where you don't tell anybody. But that's a really good one, Pisces. I'm excited for you. I am excited. That's probably the best reading I've seen for Pisces in a while. Okay, we're moving on to Aries. Aries. The dog has done what he always does. It's the only time he ever does this, but he crawls under the bed. I'm in the guest room, and he goes under the bed and digs around under there while I don't know, something about my being online sets him on edge when my husband's not home. Okay, Aries. You too have 3 major arcana, Aries. your energy of the week is the Chariot. Some situation you're in is moving forward, right? And this could literally, quite literally, be the moving card. Are you moving homes? Are you moving jobs? Are you just moving forward in life, right? Something as you've been stuck on, but now you're moving forward. So that's the energy of the week. I kind of feel like this is the energy I was talking about with all of those retrogrades. We've been in this hold pattern, but you are going to have the opportunity to start moving forward this week, Aries. The possible challenge is the Moon card. The Moon card talks again, just like, dog. My dog is rummaging around again. No. The Moon card talks about anxiety. It talks about things that might be hidden beneath the surface, right? This talks about maybe those things that are hidden. Because they're hidden, they bring us that anxious energy. It's intuition as well. So think about what that might be for you, Aries, right? It might be that your intuition is not as acute as it could be right now. The possible outcome, though, is the Emperor. I love this for you. The Emperor says you are in control of a situation. You have mastery over a situation, and you're going to dominate in that endeavor. It's interesting. These are very, very, very strong, domineering, in some cases, and dominant energies for you this week, which I feel like kind of aligns with that Aries energy. Aries, you are the boss, you're the leader, you're the first of the zodiac, and you are a fire sign and you're a cardinal sign. So you like to be first, and this energy kind of confirms it. Messages from Spirit is the Queen of Rods. Okay, Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands she's passionate and fiery. You are a fire sign. Yes, so she's passionate and fiery, but she's that entrepreneur. She knows what she wants and she knows how to get it. And Spirit is saying, use this energy right now. Use that fiery, passionate energy that you have. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear the dog. He's digging. He's making a little nest for himself. Use that fiery energy and they're going to help you. Very nice. Aries. Now on to Taurus. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus? Oops, I'm throwing cards around. Taurus. Did anybody travel for Thanksgiving? Just curious. Any Americans? Yeah. Okay. Whoa, lots of major arcana. All right, you too. This one jumped out of the deck, Taurus. This is the Queen of Wands. Again, passion, fire, very determined energy. Yes, this is the energy of the week for you. Determination. The possible challenge is that whatever opportunities are being offered to you, you might not be aware of. The Four of Cups says, the hand of God is offering you this fourth cup, but you're kind of looking the other way. I'm getting a chill when I say that. You are maybe feeling a little bit bored or just uninterested. And it could be that you're just not aware of something that's being offered to you. Yes, SR, this is for you. Your potential outcome, the Lover's card. Oh, we have nudity in this deck of cards. The Lovers could literally be a love situation coming forward for you. It could just be a partnership or a friendship, an alliance of some sort. Even though this card would suggest it's more than that, right? Could be some of that, all that Venus energy we have this week, Venus and Pluto. But this is your potential outcome. And Spirit says, with the Magician card, Spirit is telling you, you have all that you need to create the world that you want. And don't forget it. You've got it all. So that's very nice for you. All right. Gemini. The only Gemini that I'm aware of is my husband. And he's a double Gemini. Okay. Gemini. Gemini has a jumper. We're going to take it. Yes, it does sound like a promising week for Gina Fish, for Taurus. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. Almost all wands for the Geminis this week. Okay. Action. So the energy of the week is the King of Wands. We've seen the Queen of Wands a few times. You're welcome, SR. So we've seen the Queen of Wands, the last two signs. For Gemini, you start with the King of Wands. This is about, again, he is the entrepreneur. He is the creator of his world. He is creative. He's fiery. He's all action. This guy is all action. He knows how to take action in the world, right? And you see he's looking to the side. He's laser focused. Yeah, it does sound perfect for Taurus. The potential challenge is the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands says, you've reached a certain plateau with some difficulty, perhaps, but at least you've made it. This also could mean that you may have some detractors who are kind of making things difficult for you, maybe some haters who are throwing some, barbs at you. But, I would say ignore them because you've made it to this point, right? Because of your sheer determination. Possible outcome, another rods or wands, right? The Knight of Rods. This is usually a very fast card. It's saying something in your life is going to enable you to take action really quickly, like move forward. That slingshot I mentioned earlier in the reading, we're in this slingshot time. It's pulled all the way back, and now you're going to be able to drive forward, right? Yeah. Look at the dragon on the top of his helmet. Yeah, power, fire. And your message from Spirit is great. You get the Strength card, Gemini. Strength tells us that you have the strength and the resolve to really control the situation that you're in. If there's something difficult for you, you're going to be able to wrestle it to submissions, so to speak. Strength is a really good position. And I love that Spirit is reminding you that you have the strength. I did do Pisces, SR. It was a really good one. Go back. Yeah. Okay. It was probably the best Pisces I've seen. All right, we're on to Cancer. We just have a small group here tonight. Just a small group, and I'm happy to have you all. I'll carry on regardless. Cancer, what do we have? Hi, Heather. Good to see you. Gemini, finals coming up. Oh, yes. Ryder is my nephew. It's Heather's son. Oh, Cancer. Okay. Look at you, Cancer. And I don't want you to be afraid of this card. You start out with the energy of the week, Tower. This is something you don't see coming. It's that sudden Uranian energy. It's kind of tearing things down to build them back up. These are breakthroughs as well. So there might be just a sudden breakthrough and some kind of energy in your life. Hi, Dora. I'm a Cancer rising. Lucy, me too. Yeah, me too. Polly. Anyway, this is how we start. And I'm going to say, when you see the rest of the cards for the week, you won't be too worried about it. Okay. Potential challenges. And you know how I say sometimes these challenges are not really challenges, they're opportunities. This is an opportunity. This is the 7 of Pentacles. Sorry, yes. Wait a minute. 7 of Pentacles. Sorry about that. This is the card of giving and receiving. This is the card of gratitude, of having the opportunity to help others or opening your mind to be helped, right? To allow help to come in. So this is a really nice opportunity for you this week. Maybe that's what this is. There might be some, in this case, financial or physical help coming toward you. The outcome, the possible outcome is this 10 of Cups. All the happiness, all the love, all the joy. This often is about family, but really internal, complete satisfaction and happiness. And who doesn't like that? And the message from Spirit is saying to us that with the 2 of Cups, that this is what I'm hearing. You are loved. You are not alone. 2 of Cups is about partnerships, about relationships. This may be about a physical relationship or, that you're in. But this is just, to me, from Spirit, this is telling us, well, you're not alone. They're working behind the scenes to help you with all this great energy. Right? There we go. Great Cancer. To feel loved. Yes. It's a good one. I got chills with that one too. I seem to have the chills on 11 tonight. So that's good. That means, for me, that means Spirit is with us in these readings. Extra strong tonight. Okay. Leo. You're welcome, Jenny. I like it too. I will claim it. Heather, you should claim it. Heather's a Cancer as well. Hi, Mystic Shining. We haven't done the Libra yet. All right. Uh-oh, we're losing cards for Leo. Oh my gosh. Too many cards. Okay. All right, Leo. What do we have for you? And those of you who are joining, thank you for coming. Take a look at our energy of the week. We have a lot of stuff going on astrologically. Also, I have just posted my my monthly TarotScopes. Those are in the videos section, not under live. Yes, Heather has a performance review with her new job this week. All right. Well, it looks like it's a good week for you. Leo. Leo, you start with the Knight of Cups. This is the offer. The energy of the week is there may be an offer coming forward for you. Is this in romance? Is this in maybe a job offer? What is this opportunity for you? Excuse me. Potential challenge is perhaps walking away from something that no longer serves you. I always look at this. Do you see that eclipse energy there? That's a new moon. Yeah. That's today. So you might be dissatisfied. You're walking away. You have 8 full cups, but they're just not doing it for you anymore. It might be time to move on. Maybe your job is just no longer fulfilling to you. Maybe this is a relationship that's just not going anywhere. What is it? What is it for you? Your outcome is the moon. In this case, in the outcome position, it says it may bring you a little bit of anxiety because there are hidden things there. It makes a lot of sense with this one because with the Eight of Cups, we walk towards something that's mysterious. We don't know what it is that we're walking toward, but we trust. And in the outcome, we're also being asked to trust, right? Even though something is hidden from you, what you don't know is coming forward for you, and it may make you feel a little anxious. We have to trust that it's for our higher good. And I also want to point out new moon, full moon, right? So maybe by the full moon, you will know what this is for you. And again, Spirit is telling you in the outcome card that you got this, right? The passionate fiery queen of rods. Sorry. Henry, go downstairs. Go on down. Just a second. My husband just walked in and the dog didn't hear him. Okay, so what I'm saying is this Spirit is telling you that you have the determination and the drive to be successful. Whenever you see that sunflower, sun is success, right? You have the determination and drive. Whatever you're walking away from is going to be good for you. Polly, you have a Leo rising. I have a Leo moon. My husband's a Leo rising as well. Okay. Libra. Nope, I'm sorry, Virgo. I almost skipped you, Virgo. Virgo. Okay. What do we have? Anybody else having a food hangover like I am? I've been eating really, really well for a couple of months. So all this pie and sweet stuff is a shock to my system. And Heather has been too. All right. Virgo. Wow. Virgo. Your energy of the week. You have a family hangover. Oh, Mystic Shining. I'm sorry. My family came for one day and then they left. They don't stay. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles for the energy of the week. These are new opportunities for career, for money, for tangible assets, for health. Beautiful. The potential challenge for you this week is feeling betrayed, stabbed in the back. Somebody did something to you, right? Keep your eye on this prize. Yes? Okay. Potential challenge for you. But the possible outcome, I like this for you. Again, this is all of the contentment and satisfaction, right? I'm getting chills again. Sorry, I have just my chills have been on 11. The outcome is that you're going to be satisfied. You're going to feel satisfied. This could be in a business endeavor, a job situation. When we're looking at these pentacles, and this guy is also often associated with a merchant, the smug merchant they call it. Just happy and content with his life. And the message from Spirit is the Knight of Swords. Something's coming in quickly. This is one of the fastest cards in the deck. Knight of Swords says you have new ideas that you're going to act on and you're going to go for it. Really, you're just, maybe full speed ahead with those things. Spirit says, pick up the speed. It's time. It's time. Okay, Virgo. Hi, Kim. Nice to see you. Okay. Kim, Cancer was a really good reading. I would go back and look at it. Okay. Now we're on to Libra. Mystic Shining, you arrived just in time. Okay. Libra, what is going on with you? Oh, the energy of the week for Libra. Oh, dear. The Three of Swords. This is that heartbreak, the betrayal, feeling kind of taken advantage of. Yes. Heather's a Libra rising. I'm a Libra sun. I know we've got several Libras in the room. That is the energy of the week. I think I will stick with the Cancer since that's my rising sign. But this could be lingering in the background. Yes. Potential challenge. So we have that Seven of Wands again. Seven of Wands is about feeling kind of like others are kind of after you. You've struggled and made it to this plateau, but you have others, maybe haters coming after you or people throwing barbs at you, right? Which would make sense if we have this card too. Yes. Yes, Aquarius had Three of Swords too. Gina Fish, you have both of those signs, right? The outcome is the Seven of Cups. This might leave you feeling a little bit confused. This is the confusion, delusion, illusion card. But I also say in an outcome situation, it can mean many, many opportunities or a little too much on your plate, Libra. So again, I always say that's kind of par for the course for me. A lot on my plate, always. But it's put one of those cups aside. Put a couple of them aside. Focus on one thing. Focus on one thing and do it well, right? And the message from Spirit says if you do these things, if you really just kind of focus on that one thing and set aside some of the madness, you're going to be able to see your efforts taking shape, right? Coming to fruition. The Three of Wands says you're waiting for your ship to come in, right? And so this message is coming from Spirit, so they want you to know that it's coming. So just keep watching, keep looking out. Okay, hang in there, Libra. I feel like our last couple of readings have been a little, edgy. Medium Kim says, Gina, I saw you in the symposium today. Hope you enjoyed it. Mystic Shining, it makes sense to you. Kind of makes sense to me too. I think it makes sense for me as well. All right, we have Scorpio and Sagittarius. Scorpio and Sagittarius. All right. Oh, you've got cards jumping out. Scorpio. Okay. Gina Fish. Unfortunately, both Aqua and Libra make sense to me, as I already expect this to be a stressful week. Yes, and Gina, we're going to say some healing prayers and send them your way. Yes. Let's send some healing prayers Gina Fish's way. Your Scorpio rising, Mystic Shining. All right. We do seem to have a lot of wands this week, right? Sagittarius is a fire sign. The wands are fire. So the energy of the week, for you, Scorpio, is, and I said Sagittarius is because we're in the time of Sagittarius. So sorry for the confusion. The Page of Wands, rods, talks about starting new actions, putting some things into motion. Pages are new energy. Just getting, and this, he's also the messenger. So look for the messages as well this week. Potential challenges is the King of Rods, right? I'm going to say this is not a challenge. This is an opportunity because the other cards here And it could be mixed. We can look at it different ways. But the King of, I'm going to say, is an opportunity. This is a follow-on. The page eventually becomes the king. So maybe it's taking a little longer to get things off the ground and really enact these new opportunities that you have. But the King of Rods, in a good way, he's entrepreneurial, he's creative, and he knows how to get things done, right? So the only challenge that I would say is that it may take a little time because you're still at the page stage, the page stage, to get to this mastery, this level of mastery and implementation. You have another page this week in the Page of Cups in the outcome area. Page of Cups is often the card of surprises, of whimsy, of this is sort of like happy surprises that may be coming your way, Scorpio. So think about what that may be for you. What surprises might be coming in your life. Maybe you don't know what those are, but it might have to do with the effort that you put in with that page of rods, of wands. Okay, your efforts might pay off. And the message from Spirit with the Four of Cups is saying, don't forget to look for, again, looking for opportunities. Spirit is handing you opportunities and you may not be seeing them. So make sure that you really tune in, meditate, tune into your higher self. See what those opportunities are with this extra cup here that you may not be seeing. Thank you, Gina Fish. Have to prep the office for missing me until January as I have a total hysterectomy scheduled next week. Good luck to you, Gina Fish. I know somebody else who just had a total hysterectomy and she got through it just fine. You'll be fine too. Scary. It's always scary going under the knife. All right. Everybody's sending their blessings to you. Okay, last sign. Sagittarius. The birthday people. Okay. All right. Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay. It seems like we've had so many wands this go around this week. Sagittarius, you're starting with the Eight of Pentacles. This is the energy of the week is about you mastering your work. Maybe you're really focused on your work this week and really trying to, master a skill. Potential challenge. Maybe this is the card of looking back, of reviewing the situation. Perhaps what you're trying to do, or maybe the money you're trying to make, is not really coming as fast as you'd like it to. This is the card of sometimes dissatisfaction when looking in the past. But it is moving forward. It's just maybe moving a little slower. Yeah, Kim says she had a total hyster in July. To be honest, I'm just feeling like no discomfort, but I'm unusual this way. Yeah. Really checked out Hyster Sisters. Very helpful. Yeah, really check out Hyster Sisters. Sorry about that. Is that a website? Okay. And Sagittarius, you have one more. This is your third Pentacles in this reading this week. Your possible outcome. It's interesting that you have these two cards, because these are the two cards that really, for me, denote working at something. Okay, so this is saying that the outcome is you may be working with others to really kind of hone your skills and lay a really solid foundation. Yeah, so that's nice. The Queen of Swords is your message from Spirit. Again, you're saying you have the logic and the smarts and the brains to really kind of work out what this is that you're trying to master. You will do it, and you'll do it with skill. Very nice. Yeah. Kim says it took me a long time to recover. Yeah, I think that's fair to expect that. Yeah. Oh, Gina, let's see. Took a class with Andre and really liked him. It was great. It was, yes. Yeah, Kim was in a trance class today, I believe, if you don't mind me telling. And I believe she said that Gina Halleck was visiting today. Oh, I'm dropping cards. Gina Halleck came and was a sitter today. So that's really nice. All right, I'll take your questions. I see some coming in, and I'm going to go ahead and start to star them right now. Okay. I've got you, SR. It's moving a little fast. Dora. Yes, I've never taken a class with Andre. Maybe I will do that. Trance is so fascinating. Anybody else have questions? Please put them in now. I only have two at the moment, SR and Dora. Put my question in, Kim. Okay. I will do that. I will do that. Oh, your father's name was Guy, Gina Halleck? Got it. That was my my husband's father's name. So it's kind of unusual. Jessica Lynn. Polly, I got you. And got you, Kim. Gina Fish. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for putting your messages in. You can keep putting them in. I'm going to Mystic Shining. I saw it now. I'm sorry I didn't see it until now, but we've got you. Okay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get started with SR. How will the meeting this week be with me for P? Has he become more open and showing feelings? Gosh, I always feel, SR, like he really, really, really wants to be with you, but I don't know if it's, he's Indian, right? If he's got some like conflicts because of his family or his religion or his race or his, ethnicity, I should say. Sorry, dropping cards. Your Taurus reading certainly was promising, wasn't it? Okay. Do I have Polly's question? I'm not sure if I do. Did I say that? I might be missing whatever Polly said. So you can put that back in. Okay. All right. No, and by the way, thank you, Gina. Please do chime in. I like that when you do that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards because I still feel that same energy. I feel like he's very, very drawn to you and he's intrigued by you. He has conflicts with his, it could be, if I may say, it could be, age or, you're divorced or, or something like that. I apologize for saying that if that's uncomfortable, but it might be something to do with your situation versus his. Excuse me. I do feel like it might be more ethnicity and something traditional that's, kind of holding him back. Bye, Heather. Good to see you. All right, I'm going to pull a couple of cards really quickly for you too. Oh gosh, see, your cards always come out very conflicted too, SR. You start with these good cards. It's like, this is like the messages coming in hot, right? And this can be a card of marriage. Yes, it can be a card of marriage or celebration. But then it ends again in this defeat. So I feel like, I'm sorry to say, but I feel like you're in this dance of drawn to each other and then you get hurt, and then it's back and forth and back and forth. It's just it's a dance that the two of you are kind of stuck in. Yes. Okay. Polly, can you put your message in? Oh, the grounding mat. I did get that one. Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. I'm sorry I always deliver the same message with you, SR, but thank you. And like I said, his feelings, I think, are strong. The outcome is mixed, in my view. Okay, Dora, can I get a message from my guides for this week, please? Yes. Okay. Dora. I'm feeling like, Dora, your guides are showing me that it feels as if you're missing someone. I think you're missing someone in your family who's no longer with us. Feels like there's a lot of nostalgia right now for someone. They're telling me, though, that you are not. They're always with you. You really have to remember that, even though it's difficult to stay in that mindset. They're asking you to really kind of stay strong in the faith that they're always with you. And what are they trying to say? And you, again, they're saying that you are the strong one. You're the powerful one in your family. That you always keep the faith. And I think sometimes you take a lot on your shoulders. Oh, your mom, yeah. But because you're that strong one, I feel like you take a lot on your shoulders, and you carry the weight. You show a strong face for everybody else. When sometimes you just need to have a moment too, or have somebody to lean on. So this is what they're saying. Maybe take a moment and, lean on others for some support when you're feeling a little low or vulnerable. But they're always there with you. Your mom, especially. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Dora. Blessings. I know it's hard on the holidays too. General reading for the week. Mystic Shining. Okay. They just show me that you're working too hard, Mystic Shining. Are you taking time for yourself? You're working really hard. It feels like you're very dedicated to this, whatever it is. You're really putting your all in, but make sure that you are taking a little time for yourself to recharge your batteries, get the rest that you need. Thank you, Kim. Yeah, and they're showing me, they just sort of showing me like simple things. Like you don't have to make a lot of effort. Like go to a movie or watch a funny TV show or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going to invite someone to leave. Okay. All right. So Mystic Shining, I hope that's helpful for you. I feel like I'm going to draw just one card for you. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. Look at this. They're validating, like you're in your head a lot, right? It brings some conflict for you. Maybe you're working a little too hard. But they want you to, I'm going to pull, yeah, they're saying take some of that time to play. This is the card of youth. Take some time to play and be kind of get in touch with your silly side a little bit. I don't know if that resonates with you, Mystic Shining. It feels like you're just working really hard. Thank you. I wanted to read really quickly what some of you have said about the mats. Medium Kim says, just for before I lose it, Polly, I'm chiming in for you. Interesting. I feel the grounding mat is working stronger on your left side for some reason, but yes, it's working. Is this a mat on the floor or bed sheets? Oh, yeah. We would love to know. I've considered them too. Okay. Gina Halleck, a message from my father, Guy, past 1/3/24. Oh, you've had a lot of loss. My goodness, I'm so sorry. Okay, Guy. Well, I do see Guy hanging out with your other guy, Justin, and they feel like they're just very close to me. Like, and it's interesting because when I tune in, I feel like your dad's spirit is strong on the other side, but Justin's spirit is stronger. It's almost like Justin is the guide. I don't know who passed first or whatever, but your Justin always feels very powerful to me on the other side. He feels like his energy is like so expansive. I feel like your dad's still working toward it. He's getting his angel wings, as I like to say. It's like getting your sea legs, but he's still resting a bit. He wants to say, he says, the words I'm hearing, he says we're a team. We're a team. So he's talking about he and Justin are a team on your side, trying to bring your awareness to their presence, but also to the joys of life, to remind you that to stay in that high vibration and joy. They see you. He's showing me too, when you are down, he's just right there with you, and he's like wiping your tears sometimes. But he feels so loving, and he feels like just a very good, solid man. Very good, solid man. And the two of them are kind of double teaming you. Justin passed first. Yes. He has a very strong energy, powerful energy. Yeah. And Justin is almost like a guide, a heaven guide for your dad at this moment. It's so interesting. That's the way I see it. If anybody else gets anything, of course, Kim, medium Kim, chime in. He's a sweetheart. Okay. A spirit team message for Jessica Lynn. Jessica Lynn, is it your birthday that's this week? Let me know. Okay. All right. Okay. I am being shown, Jessica Lynn, somebody's hands like with a ring on it. So I don't know if you have a ring belonging to a family member who's on the other side, or that there's something to do with this. Okay. And it's as if they're showing me like holding your hand through something as well. The hands are really important here for some reason. I don't know why. You'll have to put that into your context, Jessica Lynn. Okay. It's like it feels as if they're guiding you by the hand through perhaps a difficult part of your life, or through a difficulty. But I keep seeing this ring, so I don't know what that may be for you, Jessica Lynn. Is this a family member's ring? Is this your mother's ring or a grandmother's ring? Somebody's ring. This might be your ring. Okay. Jessica Lynn, I don't see you here to respond. So anyway, I hope that that's helpful. You'll have to put that into your context, your own context. I appreciate you coming. Okay. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to delete or pop that one up. Okay, Polly. I think Kim shared with you. I'm going to ask my dowsing rods if the grounding mat is working for you. Okay. So let's see. For Polly, is this grounding mat working for Polly? Yeah. Oh, look at that. It was a decisive yes. It's doing something for you. It feels to me like Kim's saying that it is, well, I don't know if Kim said this. It feels to me like it's having some positive physical effects for you. I'm not sure if you're feeling it, in any other, like emotionally or anything like that, but it feels like it is having some nice physical effects. They're showing me when I look at it, it's like a circulation thing is what I'm seeing. I feel like it makes your circulation stronger, better. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. All right. Kim asks, I'm thinking of moving as the next few months in the right time. I'm probably being biased by some of the other comments I saw, but I've always felt like it's going to be later, like later in the year, maybe the second half of the year, or it does. I think I know Kim, so this is hard. It does feel someplace warm, like very warm. And it just it feels like it's kind of like a smaller, cozier home. But it's nice. It just feels like it's someplace that really suits you. Yeah. Henry. Okay. Gina says, did Gina say, birds and flowers, they will call to you. What a nice message. Yes. Yeah, I do feel like it's going to be, you're going to know it. That's what I'm feeling. When I say cozy, it sort of feels like you know it when you see it. Like it's going to be no question. Okay. Thanks, Kim. All right. Gina Fish, message from Spirit for my office group would be great. Oh, okay. They're just right off the bat. They're saying they're going to be fine. I know you're worried about them while you're going to be out of the office. They'll be fine. They will be absolutely fine. They'll miss you, but they're going to be able to pick up the pieces and take care of what they need to take care of. There will be a few. I just feel like there's going to be some aspect of your business that you do that you can expect some phone calls and some, you're going to be in recovery, but they're going to have to ask Gina how to do XYZ, and you may have to chime in. Yeah, Henry agrees. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Janet, thank you. A smaller, cozy apartment with snow on the ground. Did I say that? Thanks for reminding me. Okay. Anyway, Gina, I think they're going to be fine. I also do feel like your team is helping them. Your spirit team and your guides and your loved ones are going to be helping them. I do feel like they're a little bit going to be making things up as they go if they're filling in for you, but they'll be fine. And I don't think anything catastrophic will happen. So You totally expect phone calls. Yes. I feel like you have a niche that nobody else has. You do have a very important role, but they respect you for that role, but I feel like they're going to they're going to be able to fill in just fine while you're gone. Janet says, I know, I was reminded when she said a smaller home. Oh, okay, that's great. Well, good, Janet. Did you used to live in D.C.? Is that why you have Janet D.C. there? Because I think you said you're in Missouri now. Gina Fish, let's all say a quick prayer to Gina Fish and for a successful surgery and a rapid recovery. Yes. Mystic Shining. Did I see? Yeah, general reading. Did I do? Yes, I did yours. Yes. Rosaire. How is travel to Great Britain? Great British. Oh, sorry. Oh, at the beginning of June. Right. I think we have some typos. How is travel to Great Britain at the beginning of June 2025? I'm assuming going to be. Frenzy. Okay. I feel like getting out the door is, of course, that's always the way it is with the trip, but I feel a little bit of anxiety, like you've got too many things to do, but you get there. And then when you're there, it does feel like it's very nice. Are you seeing some friends there or something? I feel like you're going to be, I just see like nice meals and you and other people together and Britain. Yeah. And country touring, like I feel like you're going to be touring. Are you going to the north at all? Like north of London, I'm drawn to, or the north of the country, or at least north of London, and Ireland. Yes. Okay. And I mean, it feels actually really nice. I keep being drawn to the food and the drink, though. I think you're going to be eating and drinking well while you're there. I think it's going to be Scotland and Ireland. Scotland is certainly to the north. Yes. Okay. All right. I feel like this is probably not your first time there, but I also feel like you're going to be learning new things and like really like in some of your touring and some of your some of the sites that you see, you're going to be really just enlightened. Your eyes are going to be opened. It's going to be fascinating to you. So that's nice, Rosaire. Friends in Ireland. Good. Oh my gosh. Can I come with you? June, I'm in summer camp, so I can't do that. Okay. Lucy, a general message for you. Okay, Lucy. Just worried about the world. I don't get any concerns about that kind of chaos in that part of the world. Okay. Lucy Luggage. Do you have a dog, Lucy? My attention's being drawn to like a pet or a dog that maybe you're worried about. Maybe an animal that is, you're a little bit concerned about. It's like a smaller dog, kind of a lighter colored dog. That's what they're showing me. But or maybe this is a pet that's passed. I don't know. Why am I seeing a dog? Anybody else seeing a dog? No dog. Okay. Let's erase the dog. Are you sure you didn't have a dog as a child or something like that? That's where I keep going there. I'm going to go to the cards right now because they just keep showing me dog, dog, dog. Okay. Let's see what I see. They're showing me too, like right now, kind of like in your life, they're showing me like a path, as if you've found your course and you're on your path. But they also show me, like, I'm getting this kind of joyful feeling, this like, like you've met some milestones and you're really kind of doing what you are meant to do. It feels like you're finding your what's the word I'm looking for? Finding your what? Hitting your stride. That's what it is. It's like you're hitting your stride or something along those lines. Look at these cards too. This is sort of setting out on that path. This is the new journey, but this is success. And this is new energy too, opportunities for you. It just feels to me like you've got like newness happening in your life, and it's good. You don't get this card without really finding good success and good opportunity. And I'm sorry about the dog message if that didn't resonate at all, but maybe there's somebody else in this chat who has a dog that they're concerned with. Okay. Joyful journey ahead. Love it. Yeah, no, that's right. A joyful journey. We do have a joyful journey who joins us here, but I don't see her here today. No problem on the dog. I might know who the dog is. Oh, I just dropped all my cards. Okay, one more from Janet DC. I would love to hear from my ex-boss, Phil, who was very important to me. He died March 2024. He feels to me, anybody else here who's a mediumship, join in. Phil feels to me like a very kind, very like funny, generous, magnanimous kind of person. And his energy on the other side is the same. He feels joyful. He shows up with a big smile. I don't know what he looks like, but I'll tell you who I see. I see somebody with thinning hair, kind of a roundish face. I see like a mustache. They're showing me somebody who looks, sorry, maybe this is nothing like him, but somebody who looks kind of like Wilford Brimley. Do you know who that is? But it's his energy that I'm really more picking up on. He just feels like he's like this very grandfatherly, like we love, he will do anything for you. Okay. From the other side, message from the other side. He just keeps smiling. So it's sort of like, you know what? He wants you to know thin hair and mustache. Okay. Slender face. All right. But like I said, I feel like I'm feeling the energy of that type of person who was just sort of like salt of the earth, good person, kind of unflappable, like dependable and good, just good. And he's saying, okay, message from Phil, ex-boss Phil. He almost feels like he feels sort of grandfatherly or that energy, like I said, feels like I feel like he's saying, good job, kid, or something like that. Like, you're doing good, kid. He's very, he just feels really, I don't know, this kind of folksy or something. All right. He's saying, I'm doing great. I'm feeling fine. Like I feel like he was not well for a while before he left, is the feeling that I get. And he's showing me that he's tip-top. Why am I saying tip-top? Like, he just feels 100% right now. It's all good. And he said, well, I don't know why he's saying this. He's saying it was worth it. You'll have to put that into your own context. Any other messages from Phil? It's as if Janido, big brother, he was in hospice. Yeah. It's as if yep. It's like you did a lot for him too. You feel like he was important to you, but he's saying you did a lot for him too. He loved being with you, being around you. You were very helpful. He's showing me like his family. It feels as if you were supportive with his family. It's as if you were more than you were more than just boss and employee. You were really good friends, and you were a good friend to him. Sweet. He's feeling good. All right, I think I'm gonna wrap up, guys, and say thank you so much for being with me. Janito or Janito, I don't know how you say. You're getting a little misty. Yeah, you were like a sister or friend. No, he does feel a little older to me, but you feel like a friend to him, a very good friend. And anyway, thank you so much for being here with me tonight, everybody. You can start the diet tomorrow if you ate a lot over the holidays. And I look forward to seeing you. Well, tomorrow, if you want to join, I am going to be on with Sun Psychic Jean tomorrow, I think midday. I think it's on my channel. And I think Kim and I are going to try to get something out this week and do some more looking at election things. And thank you so much. Oh, you're no problem, Jessica Lynn. I did give you a message, but I don't know if we got all the way through that. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. And it's really good to see you. Oh, thank you, Rosaire. Good to see everybody. And mwah to everyone. Bye-bye.